Happy 6 months, Daniela, to living in LA. Cheers. I don't have a drink. This is my imaginary drink. I have 2 drinks. Imaginary. Oh my gosh, you did it. You're in LA for 6 months. And there's so many more months and hopefully years to go. It's been magical. It's been really magical. I mean, especially like living in this city where, again, it all happens, all the movies and the magic, and everybody that wants to be here, they're here. They move here. We move here to pursue a dream. And that's something that I really want to make come true. It's my dream of just being an actor. Obviously, that's why I'm here. But it's sorry, low battery. But it's different now because after, I mean, we're still going through like the pandemic, but like after the lockdown happened and just not knowing what was gonna happen or how things were gonna go, and just the uncertainty of it all and the craziness of it all, it just made me realize like I have to go for it all. I have to go for what I want. I can't just keep going with the flow and waiting for opportunities to happen. I have to go and make them happen. I have to move to LA, and I did, and I'm in acting classes, and I'm about to get headshots at the end of the month. And then I can start auditioning, and then in 6 months I'm gonna be a working actor. And that's just so exciting. Sorry, I'm emotional. An emotional human being. These 6 months, like I said, have been so magical. Lots of ups and downs, lots of meeting different people and talking to so many people that are just around. I'm so open here. I'm so much more confident than I've ever been in my life. And I'm so much more loving too, and so much more grateful. And I feel like when you're in that space of loving and gratefulness, that's when things come true. And dreams come true. I've been working mostly. I haven't ventured out too much just because it's really expensive here. Things that I have done that I remember. Let's see, trying to remember. January was like just getting to know my new job, getting to know the people there, adjusting to that, adjusting to living on my own in my apartment, grocery shopping, doing that. It's my first time living on my own, so that's like a whole adventure in itself. And actually 6 months in, I just got a new bed. A bed frame, actually. Love it. I've just been sleeping on my mattress on the floor. Which I love too, because I just love my mattress and sleep. January. Ooh, I hope I'm not leaving anything out. I think I just worked. And then February, either January or February, I know I hung out with some acting friends. Alexia in particular, we went out and got some tacos and some drinks, and we went hiking. I still have to make more plans with her. She's a very special human being. I've hung out with coworkers after work, and it's just exciting to see people living in LA and just they're trying to figure out life too, as much as I am and as much as anybody else is, and we're trying to figure it out in LA. And that's what makes it so magical too. So many like wholesome beings here. In March, I went to Colombia, the country. I never thought I would go to South America, and then I had the opportunity to go, and I went. And I think that was like my favorite trip of all time. I don't know, it's just the energy there, and it just felt so special to be there with my dad and his friends, and then to go to a wedding. Beautiful wedding. And to see the history there, and the people of sorry, I'm gonna butcher it. The people of Cartagena, loving their city so much. I mean, of course, we stayed in the tourist spots, but it was magical. And I got sunburned. Oh gosh. I started talking to an amazing human being, and I fell for him, and that was super magical. I never thought I could have an epic, passionate connection like that. I really thought that only happened in movies. And it happened in real life. That was cool. Okay, March. April. I think in April I started doing rehearsals for a one-act show, which is really fun, and I got to work with my friend Morgan, who I worked with MD Virtual Ensemble. It was this online production company that we did over the pandemic, and she lives in LA, and then finally got to meet in person and work together in person, which was super special. I actually got really sick. Not even sick. I wasn't even sick. I just lost my voice during the run of the show, which was only one night. And it was super special that happened, because, I mean, the show must go on. So I went on, I croaked my little heart out. And everyone was super supportive. Even afterwards, like, everyone's like, "You did so great. I can't believe you did that. The show must go on." You know? And my castmates were super supportive. I mean, I had to kiss them, and they're like, we gotta kiss. Just the support of that, when I felt so bad that the show couldn't have been the best that it could have been, but really that was the best it could have been, because that's what happened. That's the truth. That's what happened. I hope I'm not leaving anything out. I just feel like it's been kind of slow living here. Slow living. Like every day I am grateful, and I discover new things, discovering lots of new things about myself. Not new things, but like discovering the way I think and the way I work, and habits that are not helping me, that never helped me, but are especially not helping me now, and trying to shed those habits off because I want to be so successful, and I believe I can be. I do, in my core, believe in myself. There's just some things that I have to work through to really let my belief in myself come out to the surface, which it has in my life many, many times. But to live my authentic self unapologetically, honestly, truly, lovingly, forever is the goal. Even in the dark times, let the dark times happen, and always choose love. This city has the lowest of the low and the highest of the high, and I'm right in the middle. And that's such a special place of creation to be. 6 months only in LA. There's so much to do. So much to experience. And I'm really grateful for everything so far. And I can't wait to experience more. For a while, I've been in kind of a low place. I think it's because I'm really trying to let go. I'm really trying to let go of things not happening the way I want them to. Like living in LA, for example. I wanted to live in LA when I got out of high school, and now I'm gonna be 26. So everything happens in its own time, in its own divine time, and I have to trust that. And that's something that's really hard, because it's like, if it's not happening right now in this moment, then it's not real. But that's not true. It's not true. Things happen in their own divine time. And so sometimes you have to put in the effort. I'm finally gonna get my headshots at the end of this month. Finally. I've been saying getting my headshots for the past 2 years. I just don't want to do it. I just don't want to do it. But I have to. Alas, I must. I just simply want to act. Simply want to be a part of movies and TV and magic. And I will be. And I am being. I feel like this wall is such a wall. Cute. Much to look forward to, but happy 6 months. I'm very proud of the person I am and the person that I'm becoming. Thanks for listening.